white flag is raised. And that off, they break away over 6 furlongs in the Weatherbys Ireland Greenlands Stakes. It's a Group 2, and it is regional. One of the visitors who shows in the lead from Moss Tucker. Handy is Big Gossie. On this side is Art Power with Matilda Picot, followed by Unequal Love, Edison Psyche and Anosara, Ocean Quest, Magical Sunset. Over on the far side is Should Have Been a Ring, with towards the back end of the field Mitbaahy. It is Art Power joining issue with Matilda Picot, the yellow cap with the nose band, making a 3 in a line regional, followed by Moss Tucker. Big Gossie next has dropped a bit of ground, and Magical Sunset as they come inside the halfway stage. And they're pretty well stacked up. Art Power, the grey on the stand side, is just edging it from regional, followed then by Matilda Picot on Equal Love. Moss Tucker, Should Have Been a Ring, gets a reminder, followed then by Edison Psyche and Anosara, Ocean Quest, Magical Sunset, Mitbaahy and Big Gossie. It's Art Power, who is challenged again by regional. In third place and staying on is Anosara, and then Should Have Been a Ring on Equal Love. Mitbaahy's flashing home from the back of the field. It's a bunch up as they go close home. Mitbaahy has run them all down in the Greenlands from regional. Anosara, Art Power on Equal Love, and then Should Have Been a Ring.
Well, there was a strong overseas challenge for the Weatherbys Ireland Greenlands Stakes, and it has indeed gone for export. Mitbaahy winning under this man, Jamie Spencer. Jamie, that could scarcely have worked out better, dare I say.
No, it worked well. You know, got him relaxed early. Pace was on. Just could have done. I was following Shane Foley, and just could have done with his horse bringing me into it a bit further. I kind of got caught in his heels down to the 2 and had to wait a little bit and go back in. So the leader's got a few lengths of me, and my horse has done well. You know, he made up a good bit of ground, and I hit the line strong, so beating 2 Group 1 winners from last year, so it should set him up nicely to go to Ascot.
Absolutely devoured the ground laid on. You were almost going 2 to their 1. Did you feel there could be a performance like that in him based on the 2 runs when you rode him for the first time, obviously this season?
The first time at Newmarket, a lot can depend on how the wind is. It was tailwind at the Craven meeting, and nothing was making up any ground, so he did really well that day. And then the last day, whether it was his second run, he just didn't perform the same way as he did the first day at the Craven meeting. So drew a line through that. Charlie was very happy with him at home and rocked on here, and this should set him up nicely, as I say, for Ascot. And I think he's a horse that likes the ground coming towards him, meeting him, and he's able to, once he doesn't get unbalanced, he can have a sustained quicken.
The sprinting scene's got a real shake-up today as well with events elsewhere. He could be going there with all guns blazing, a real player. Yeah,
a real player. Look, in those races, like I won the Jubilee on an 80 to 1 chance last year. I know every day is different, there's a different result, but it felt right from today, and sure, hopefully he'll go well at Ascot.
Jamie, dare I say, you might be using slightly different tactics on Hartem in the big race later on. How excited are you to get this win on him, first of all?
Yeah, he's a good, solid horse. He's rated 115. He wears his heart in his sleeve. So, his run style is forward. So, even with the win, you're just going to have to go with it and see where that takes us. But one thing for sure, I know he stays a mile, and he stays it well. If you get it at Newmarket, and there'll be question marks about, obviously, the Ballydoyle horse hasn't been past 6 furlongs, Ryan's horse. So he's got to prove it, and so we'll just see. My fella says, he does what it says on the tin, and hopefully he can run a good race.
Good man. We'll wish you well with that one. Well done again with Mitbaahy.
Thanks, Gary. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.